Good morning, everyone. So welcome to another class of yoga with Carlton. If you can sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit, aligning the back of skull with sacrum, and then lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. Let your arms rest onto your thighs. Activate your feet, spread toes, spread the balls of your feet. If it's comfortable for you, close your eyes and just feel for bringing yourself completely into the room, completely onto your mat. And then feel for being in a space, a safe space. So as usual, as you go through your class, try very hard to be in the moment, not allowing yourself to be distracted by anything externally or internally. Keeping yourself very focused on every stage of the pose. Concentrating on your breath. Make sure that you're practicing in a safe space, that there's nothing in the way that's likely to cause you discomfort or likely to hurt. So the space that you're practicing is clear. And if you have any injuries, also be mindful of the injuries, making sure that you've got clearance to practice. If you do move into a pose that presents particular difficulties or pain, then ease back from that. So you're not aggravating existing injuries, and certainly you don't want to create new injuries. So as you sit here now, just begin to focus on your breath, and focusing on your breath as you inhale. Inhale through the nose. Holding the breath, allowing the breath to penetrate deep down into cell tissues. So you're working the breath through the whole of your body, through right to the tips of toes. And exhale. Now inhale with Ujjayi. So as you breathe in, there's a constriction. It's as if you raise your tongue and you breathe. Feel for making that snoring sound. Holding on to the breath, and allow the breath to move through your body. And exhale. Taking this a little deeper, so as you breathe in, inhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the end of the exhale, pull your belly in. Pull it all the way back towards the spine. You'll feel your diaphragm is lifting, opening. Your chest will lift. Relax your belly. And then breathe in. As you breathe, feel you're lengthening your ribs away from your lower back. Lengthen mid-ribs up and upper ribs lengthening. Feel for creating space into joints. Hold the breath, you're holding for 7. The spine is long. Your feet are active. Toes are spreading. And exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the end of the exhale, pull your belly all the way back. Feel as if the belly's coming right back to the spine. Chest is lifted, but the shoulders are relaxed. One more like this. This time as you breathe, lift sternum. Keep inhaling as you lift your collarbones. And feel for that lengthening up towards the sky. Holding on to the breath. Keep the chest lifted. Keep the spine long. And exhale. Exhaling completely. Chin tuck. Exhaling completely. And then pull your belly in. Your belly's all the way back towards the spine. Feel as if you're growing out and up. Sit bones are pressing down. Spine remains long. And release. So your intent today is to work on building strength without tensing. So just as you've done in the last pose, you're really feeling for opening your body up, but you're not tensing. You're not gripping into jaw bones. You're not, pushing so deep so that you're losing the sensation of feeling because of the tension that's in the body. You're trying to work without the tension. Pranayama today is alternate nostril breathing. Now do this in shoelace pose. If you bring your left foot over your right thigh, just above the knee, and reach out with the heels. If that's a difficult reach for you, then place your left foot onto the right calf, or have the left foot onto the floor, trying to create a double right angle, or stay in cross-leg seated. Fold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your right thumb to block right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril. Inhale for 5. Use your ring finger to block left nostril. Both nostrils are blocked and you're holding the breath. Hold for 20. Exhale through the right nostril. Exhale for 10. Inhale right nostril. Inhale for 5. Block both nostrils. Hold the breath. You're holding for 20. So feet are active. Spine is long. Chest is lifted. Exhale through the left nostril for 10. And then release. Change the cross of legs. Shoelace, right foot is over your left. Again, make the adjustments, so work in a way that works best for you. And also noticing the difference between the two sides. Fold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your ring finger to block right nostril. Inhale, left nostril. Inhale for 5. Thumb blocks left nostrils. Both nostrils are blocked. Hold the breath. Hold for 20. So feet active. Spine is long. You close your eyes and just feel the energy of the pose, keeping your focus on being in this moment. Exhale through the right nostril. Exhale for 10. Inhale through the right nostril for 5. Lock in both nostrils. Hold the breath. Hold for 20. Exhale through the left nostril. Exhale for 10. and then release. Straighten your legs straight forward. And so your next pose is seated side bend with one leg straight. Bring your right foot, tuck your right foot in so that your right heel is by your your right heel is by the groin and the foot is pressing against your thigh. If you can go further in a way that is safe for your knees, then bring your right foot back so that the right heel is by the glutes. And then you're moving your thighs away from each other. If you're feeling this very tight into hips or into knees, then bring your foot back, tuck the foot to the thigh. Bring your right hand back, take hold of your right heel or the ankle or the foot on the right side. If you have not taken your heel back, then just bring your hand back, put it onto the floor. Breathe in, stretch your left arm up and open through the left side of your body. As you breathe out, bring your left hand down on the inside of your left leg. Activate your feet, spread the toes. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. Now lift your right arm up if you're not holding your foot with your right hand. And then breathe, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. As you breathe, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, relax your jaw. Chin lower slightly towards the left side of chest. Then breathe and lift sternum. Feel as if you're moving your chest upwards towards your chin. And as you breathe out, you're gliding your right shoulder back and down away from your ear. On the next breath, if you can, slide your right arm all the way around the back and grab hold of your left thigh. If you're not able to get there today, then the hand is slid into your waistband or grab hold of clothing wherever you can. Now breathe and lift chest. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder down. Feel as if you're squeezing the shoulder blades toward each other. Relax your neck, relax your jaw. And then breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. Lift diaphragm, lift sternum. And as you breathe out, as you glide your right shoulder back and down, reach your left leg forward, feet active. On the next breath, release your right arm and reach your right arm skywards, fingers spread. And as you breathe out, lift your chest forward as you reach your right arm back. So feel this as a chest opening. Breathe into back of heart and energize your heart with this breath. And without the tension on exhale, you're sending the right arm back. Inhale, reach your right arm up, right up towards the sky. Exhale, lengthen right arm forward over right ear. Do not allow your hand to become lower than your ear. Keep the neck relaxed. As you breathe in, spread your lungs so you feel your side ribs opening to armpits. And exhale, lengthening that right arm forward, gliding right sit bone back. Deep breath, lift belly away from pelvis. Exhale, forward bend, hands either side of your left foot, or you can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Breathe to lift belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bellies in. Let your neck relax and shoulders soften. Breathe into lower back. You're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And with ease, exhale as you fold. One more breath here. Deep breath. Feel your ribs as they open, opening wide to armpits. So feel your lungs opening up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. And change the cross of your legs. So you're reaching your right leg straight forward and your left foot is tucked in so that the heel is by the groin. Press your foot against your thigh and activate your feet, spreading toes. The balls of your feet are spreading. If you can go further, then you have the option of bringing your left foot back so that the left heel is by the glute. Again, move the thighs away from each other. Left arm reaches back, grabs hold of the ankle or the foot if your foot has come back. Otherwise, your fingertips are to the floor. Press down into your right sit bone. Inhale, reach your right arm up, open through the right ribs. As you breathe out, bring the hand down on the inside of right leg and relax your right ear to right shoulder. If you're not holding your left foot, lift your left hand up and reach it back 12 inches from floor. So you're using this to help to open up your neck. So when you reach that left arm back, reach it back so you feel the opening into left side of neck. And then breathe in and lift sternum. As you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe and lengthen your ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, relaxing shoulders down. On the next breath, feel as if you're breathing into your mid-back and you're lengthening ribs away from the sacrum. And as you breathe out, gliding your left sit bone back to floor. On the next breath, slide your left arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto your right thigh or into hip or clothing. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe to heart, so filling up right through sternum and fill your heart with this breath. And exhale, you're gliding your left shoulder away from left ear. Chest opener. On the next breath, reach your left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, arc chest forward as you reach your left arm straight back. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe into back of heart, feeling this right between your shoulder blades. As you exhale, lengthen that left arm back, taking bone away from bone. Inhale, reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. And exhale, lengthen left arm forward over left ear. Don't let the arm come lower than your ear. As you inhale, expand your ribs so you feel you're using your lungs to open up the ribs. Feel this opening right into armpits. And as you breathe out, as you lengthen that left arm forward, glide your left hip, sit bone, glides back. Now breathe as you lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. As you breathe out, fold forward, hands down either side of your front foot. You can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Then breathe as you lift belly away from your right thigh. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. Breathe into lower back and feel the energy that generates into this area. And as you exhale, allowing your body to melt forward. Neck is relaxed, shoulders are down. Last breath here. So take this breath to where your body needs this most. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on back up. You're coming into your abdominal sequence now, starting with elbow to knee. So lie down on your back. If your back is tweaky, your soles of your feet will remain on the floor. So if you're unfamiliar with the pose, you can look up and see the demonstration before lying down onto your backs. So you're lying down onto your back, your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. The soles of your feet are on the floor if you're back tweaky. So your pose will be inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up. You hold the breath. You exhale, you curl your tailbone up, your elbows are to left knee, and your belly pulls in. If you can go further, you can lift one foot off the floor. You can straighten that leg if your back allows you to do that today. Otherwise, your feet are on the floor. If your back is not tweaky, you're lifting your feet off the floor. The knees aligned with hips, heels are below the knees and toes are flexed to shins. Hands are clasped behind head and neck. So let's go. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Straighten your right leg. Relax your right hip. Reach your right thigh forward away from that hip. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, bring your head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Knees are bent. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten left leg. Relax your left hip. Reach your left thigh forward, opening into hips. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Now spread the toes and reach forward with the ball of the foot. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten your left leg. Relax your left hip. And then reach forward with the ball of your foot. Spread the toes. Feel as if you're lengthening toes away from the ball of the foot. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Reach your left elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Reach your right leg forward. Now curl tailbone up. Squeeze your right sit bone to tailbone. Send your right leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze left sit bone to tailbone as you send your left leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Feel the energy that works through the insides of your thighs and calves and ankles as you send your right leg forward. Pull belly in. And press your lower back down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. The top rim of the sacrum presses the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten your left leg. So left leg is reaching forward. Feel the energy that moves through the inner legs as you stretch your left leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Your next pose today is bridge. So the soles of your feet onto the floor. Line up your heels with your sit bones, or heels are hip distance apart. Brush your heels with fingertips and then relax your arms by your side, softening shoulders away from your ears. Press your feet to floor. Breathe in, lengthen your side ribs away from hips. Diaphragm is lifting, chest is moving to chin. And exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up. Push the floor away with your feet as you lift up.
Now breathe to sternum, deep breath, feeding your heart with this breath. And as you exhale, as you lift up, you're pushing the floor away, you're lengthening ankles away from heels. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you lift up, send thighs and knees forward, and feel the inner thighs as if they're squeezing toward each other. Relax your neck, relax your throat. Now breathe in, spread your ribs to the armpits. And exhale, lift up, push the floor away. Press down with your feet and push the floor away. Lift the toes, spread the toes. So no clenching into the pose, keeping yourself as free and open as you can. Deep breath. And exhale, lifting up, pushing the floor away as you lift. Breathe into where you feel you need this most. Moving chest to chin. Now exhale as you lift up, send thighs away from you. So you create the spaciousness into belly, spaciousness into lower back, and the feel for that openness into heart and into mind. Inhale. And exhale, tilt pelvis as lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. And tilt pelvis as you lower all the way on down to the floor. And then relax. Just giving yourself time and noticing how your body feels from the pose. Your next pose is frog lifting through or straddle lifting through. So if you're doing frog lifting through, your knees are out towards the side, your knees are bent, and your heels, they align with your knees. The toes are flexed towards the shins. Don't draw your knees towards your armpits. Keep the thighs and knees aligned with hip. So that's the first option. You also have the option of doing straddle lifting through, which is a little bit stronger. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Sorry. Also, if your back is tweaky, you can have the soles of your feet up against the wall in this pose. Clasp your hands behind head and neck. Lift your feet up away from the floor and either come into straddle or into frog. From here, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and then send your legs out towards the side. Feel for unlocking the hips. As you lengthen the legs out to the side, pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. So exhale, curl tailbone up. Now lengthen. You're reaching your legs out. If you're in straddle, keep reach out. Spread the toes. Lengthen out with the balls of your feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. And exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Lengthen your legs out towards the side. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but this time lift your head, lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Feel as if you're opening your armpits to sky. And exhale, curl tailbone up and lengthen, stretching your legs out towards the side. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Use your hands at the side of your thighs. Draw your legs together and place the soles of your feet onto the floor. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor by chest. Breathe in. And exhale. Push the floor away with your left hand as you come up. Use your right hand to support your head and neck as you come all the way on up. Come onto knees for your next pose. Dolphin is your next pose. So in your dolphin pose, if you bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. And then bring your elbows down so the elbows are directly under the shoulders. Reach your hands forward and spread the fingers. The forearms are parallel. Your elbows are tucked in so they're not wider than the shoulders. You can clasp your hands in this way just to give you a little bit more support into shoulders. From here, breathe into upper back. Lift, spread upper back and curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor and reach back. You're moving chest to thighs and knees. Breathe into sternum, feeding your heart with this breath. And exhale, lengthen back. Reach your sit bones back. Back of thighs, back of calves reaches to the back wall. On the next breath, as you breathe in, feel as if you're unlocking the shoulders as you lengthen top ribs away from shoulders. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you reach back. If you're working deeper today, anchor into your right foot. Breathe in. Lift your left leg up. And exhale, reach it back. Now breathe. Breathe into left hip and feel for sending left thigh away from hip. And as you breathe out, you're reaching back. Spread the toes as you reach back in with that left leg. One more breath here. Breathe in. Keep sending your left thigh back away from you. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot to the floor. Anchor into left leg. Breathe in. Lift your right leg up. And exhale, reach it back. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe into right hip. Feel for gliding right thigh away from pelvis. And exhale, lengthen back. Feet active. Spread the toes. On the next breath, as you breathe, send your right leg away from you. And as you breathe out, lower your right foot to floor. Stay here and then breathe to heart. And as you breathe out, reach back. Send your sit bones back. Pull your belly in as you reach back. Heels are reaching to the floor. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down onto the floor. From here, push the floor away and coming up to stand. Stand at the front of your mats and coming into your salutations. That's really good. So if your knees are tweaky, you want to pad your knees and have a towel or blanket on there, or you might be able to fold your mat, standing at the front of your mat. So you exhale, hands together at chest. Press your feet down to the floor. And as you breathe in, reaching your arms up towards the sky. Lengthen through the spine as you reach up. As you exhale, fold forward. Belly's in and hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in. Step your left leg back. Bend your left knee. Place your left knee to the floor. Pad your left knee if need. Push the floor away and reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands are down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. From here, bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down. Keep the elbows tucking into the side ribs. Once you're all the way down, lengthen your legs back. If your back is tweaking, bring your hands forward, and then breathe in. Move your chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. Keep the elbows tucking in. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down. If you need, readjust the hands. Hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back. Curl toes under. And exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Feel for lengthening through the spine as you reach back. Lunge, breathe in. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Pad the knee if you need. Then push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And exhale, hands down. Step your right leg forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen the spine. Push the floor away as you rise up. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up. Lengthen through the spine as you reach up. And exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. neck is relaxed. Inhale, lunge. Step your right leg back. Bend your right knee, press the knee to the floor, and push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Bend the knees and exhale, lower down, keeping the elbows tucking in. Breathe into cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Feel for this lengthening through the spine as you reach back. Lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Your left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down and step your left foot forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, stand, lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Chair pose, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe, move chest away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, flatten the hands and step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Inhale, upward facing dog. So hands are under the shoulders. Move your chest and ribs forward. Knees are off the floor. Thighs are off the floor. Move your chest forward and send your sit bones back to heels. And exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Pushing the floor away. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your left foot forward by your left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Turn the right foot forward about 45 degrees angle. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Upward dog. Breathe in, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen the legs back. Tuck the chin in so you're not stretching through the neck. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Lengthen through the spine. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot forward by your right hand. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows in. Breathe into cobra or upward facing dog, moving chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Reach back, chest is moving to thighs and knees, heels are reaching to floor. On the breath, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, step or hop the legs between the hands. And exhale, fold forward, bellies in. You're lengthening through the spine. Chair pose, knees are bent. You're reaching your arms up, lift your chest, but reach your sit bones back. And as you breathe out, stand, bring hands together at chest. Okay, so moving into a standing series now, a series of poses on one side, and then that is repeated on the other side. So start standing at the front of your mat. So stand this way. Inhale, step your right leg back for warrior two. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. Your back foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Your front heel, left heel, aligns with the arc of the back foot. Bend the front knee and feel as if you're opening into the hips. Strong legs as you draw energy from the earth. Eagle warrior, inhale, bring your left arm over your right and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, glide your shoulders back and down. Breathe into the back of heart and feel for energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, reach your forearms forward. Inhale, release. Reach your arms out towards the side. Your next pose is reverse warrior. So as you breathe in, reach your right arm up, open through the right side ribs. As you exhale, reverse it. The right hand is now below or above the knee. Reach your left arm up, straight up, opening the intercostal muscles. Press into your right leg. Inhale, lengthen out of right side. So press your left foot to the floor. If you can, reach your left arm over left ear. One more breath. Breathe to sternum. So feeding heart with this breath.
And as you exhale, reach your left arm over left ear. Extended warrior variation. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Right hand supports your head. Place your left forearm onto your left thigh. Bring your right arm around the back, tuck it onto your thigh, and then traction your thigh away from your hip. Press down into both legs. As you breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you breathe out, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Deep breath. Glide your ribs away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones back towards your right heel. From here, interlock. If you can, slide your left hand down to the floor. If you have a block and that's difficult, place a hand onto the block. And if you're going further, so this might be your pose, and if that is your pose today, you're reaching your right arm up towards the sky. So extended warrior. If you can go further, slide your left arm under your left thigh, reach it back and bind it with the right hand by your left hip. And then breathe in as you're lengthening the ribs away from that left hip. And as you breathe out, glide your sit bones back towards your right heel. Breathe to sternum and feel as if you're moving chest towards your chin. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're squeezing the shoulders down the back. Inhale, release. Your next pose is triangle. So straighten your left leg and reach your left arm down, either onto the floor, the foot, the ankle, or the calf or shin. And your right arm is reaching up towards the sky. Press into your left leg. Glide the ribs away from your left thigh. And as you press your right foot to the floor, reach your right arm up. Glide your right hip back. Half moon. Place your right hand onto right hip. Bend your left knee. Place your left hand onto the floor, 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the side. Then ease forward and transfer. The weight is now into your left foot. Lift your right leg off the floor and reach back into your right heel. Breathe in and then lift away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, reach back into that right heel. If you want to go further, reach your right arm up to sky. And then breathe into belly, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're opening out a little bit more. One more breath like this. Deep breath. Exhale, release. Place the hands to the floor and step your right leg back. From here, you've stepped your right leg back. Ease your left foot towards the left edge of the mat and rise up for warrior one. Your arms are reaching out and up towards the sky. From here, twisting warrior. Place your left hand onto left thigh. Breathe in, reach your right arm up, opening right side ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh. Make a fist with your right hand, left hand is on top. Now breathe in and lengthen the ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. As you breathe, you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, twist to the left and opening out through the left side. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. From here, bring your right hand down so the hand is on the outside of your left foot. And reach your left arm up to the sky for extended twisting warrior. Breathe in and glide the ribs away from your right hip. Press your left foot to the floor as you twist to the left. Breathe to lower back and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, twist in as you open towards the left. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to either side of your left foot and then straighten your left leg. Your next pose from here is pyramid. So turn so that both feet are facing in the same direction, they're hip distance apart. Bring your hands onto the top of your left thigh and traction your thigh away from belly, away from hip. Press into that left foot. Breathe in, lift belly away from hips. And exhale as you fold forward, bring your hands down to the floor for pyramid. Then breathe into lower back and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold, bringing chest towards your shin, forehead to ankle, straightening the legs if you can. As you breathe, expand your ribs to the armpits. And exhale as you fold a little deeper. Twisting triangle. On the breath, bring your right hand on the outside of your left foot and reach your left arm up towards the sky. Press into your right leg, and as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, twist. Feel as if you're lengthening the ribs away from left hip. Breathe into lower back and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the left. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. And place your right knee to the floor. Your next pose is no man's pose. So from here, you're breathing into lower back. And as you breathe out, reaching your sit bones back. The left foot is reaching forward. The ball of the foot reaches to floor. As you breathe, feel for lengthening belly away from pelvis. As you breathe out, feel for pushing the floor away. As you reach your sit bones back, reach your left foot forward. One more like this. Breathe in. And exhale, reach back. Inhale, release. Pigeon is your next pose. Glide your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. The left foot is coming towards your right hip. Your hands are under the shoulders. Reach your right leg back. If your knees are tweaky, then you may be sitting down onto your sit bones and protecting your knees. From here, breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your left shin. Your both feet, they're active, so spread the toes, spread the balls of your feet. And as you breathe, get lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, coming in a little deeper. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot and step your left leg back for downward facing dog. Pushing the floor away in your downward dog. From here, walk your feet forward until they come towards your hands. Then stand. Okay, so other side is exactly the same sequence on the other side. Inhale, step your left leg back for warrior two. The front heel aligns with the arc of the back foot. Your arms are reaching out towards the side in warrior two. From here, coming into eagle warrior. Inhale, bring your right arm over left and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, glide your shoulders back and down. Breathe in, lift your elbows up. Elbows are higher than heart. And as you breathe out, reach your forearms forward. Now breathe into back of heart, feeling for energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, reach forearms forward. Inhale, release. Float your arms out to the side. Reverse warrior is your next pose. As you breathe in, reach your left arm up as you open left side ribs. And as you breathe out, reverse it. The left hand is now below or above the knee, and your right arm is reaching up and over your ear. Press into your left leg. Breathe in, lengthen your side ribs away from left hip. As you press your right foot to the floor, reaching your right arm over your right ear. Relax your left ear to the left shoulder. Breathe to sternum and feel as if you're moving chest towards your chin. Use your right foot, push the floor away with your right foot as you reach your right arm over right ear. Inhale, release. Use your left arm, use your right arm to pull your body up, left arm supports your head and neck. Extended warrior variation. Place your right forearm onto your right thigh and glide your left arm around the back, tucking it onto the thigh by hip crease. Pressing down into both legs. As you breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from right hip. Exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Press into your left foot and use this to give you traction. Breathe in as you move your belly, move your diaphragm, move your chest upwards towards chin. And exhale, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. From here, extended warrior. Place your right hand to the floor by your right foot and reach your left arm up towards the sky. Press your right foot to the floor and breathe in. Glide your ribs along your right thigh. And as you press your left foot to the floor, rolling chest open as you reach your left arm to sky. From here, interlock. If you can, you're sliding your right arm under your right thigh and bind it with the left arm around your back. If that's more challenging for you, then stay in the interlock extended. Stay in extended warrior. Press into your right foot and breathe in. Glide your ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, gliding both shoulders down, send sit bones towards your left heel. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your right hand on the outside of your right foot. Straighten your right leg for a triangle. That's your next pose. So your right arm is down, your left arm is reaching up. The right hand will be on the floor, the ankle, the calf, or your shin. Press into your right leg. Breathe in, glide your ribs away from right hip. And as you press your left foot to the floor, reach your left arm up towards the sky. Now breathe and keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, lengthen up. Tuck your right sit bone under. Place your left hand onto left hip. Bend your right knee. And place your right hand to the floor, 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the side. Your next pose is half moon. So as you breathe in, ease forward. Weight is into your right leg. Lift your left leg up, reach it back, reach out with the heels. Once you're ready or balanced, you're reaching your left arm up towards the sky. Press into your right foot. As you breathe in, lift your ribs away from that hip. And exhale, reach back into that left heel. That left arm is reaching skywards. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your hands to the floor. Step your left leg back. Ease your left foot slightly towards the left edge of the mat. And then push the floor away as you rise up for warrior one. From here, bend that front knee and reach back into your left foot. Press into both legs. Feel the strength, the energy as you rise up. And as you breathe out, twisting warrior, left elbow comes over your right thigh and knee. Make a fist with your left hand. Right hand is on top. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Press into your left foot and breathe in. Glide the ribs forward away from left hip. And as you press your right foot to the floor, twist towards the right, glide your right hip back. Now breathe in and breathe to heart and energize your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, twist to the right, the shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, release. Bring your left hand is down on the outside of your right foot. Reach your right arm up to the sky for extended twisting warrior. Now breathe in as you glide your ribs forward on your left side. And as you exhale, rolling chest open towards the right. One more like this, deep breath. And as you exhale, as you open to the right, glide your right sit bone back. Hip eases back. Inhale, release. Your hands are to the floor, either side of your front foot. Your next pose is pyramid. So turn your left foot forward so both feet are facing in the same direction. Your feet, they're about 2.5, maybe 3 feet away in lengthways, hands either side of the front foot. Press your hands against the top of your right thigh. Press both feet to floor. And as you breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you breathe out, you're tractioning away from your right thigh as you fold. Hands to the floor. Keep the neck relaxed. Now breathe into lower back and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt over your right thigh. Deep breath, inhale. Keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. And exhaling as you fold. One more breath in this. Deep breath. And exhale as you fold. From here, bring your left hand down on the outside of your right foot. Step your left foot back a couple of inches and then straighten your right leg. Twisting triangle. As you breathe in, you're reaching your right arm out and up towards the sky. If that's a difficult reach, then bring your left hand higher up onto your ankle or to the calf or a block as you reach your right arm up to sky. Breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right arm up, glide your right hip back. One more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the right. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor, either side of your right foot. Place your left knee down to the floor. Your next pose is no man's pose. So from here, breathe into lower back. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones back. You're pushing the floor away with your right foot and hands. And you're moving chest towards your shin, forehead towards your ankle. You will be feeling this into calves and into hamstrings on the right side. So breathe and feel as if you're tractioning belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you exhale, reach your sit bones back, reach your right foot forward. Ball of the foot is reaching to the floor. If you can use your hand, you can use this to assist and feel for this lengthening the thigh bone away from hip bone. Inhale, release. Hands under the shoulders. Pigeon is your next pose. So bring your right foot towards the left edge of the mat and then send your left leg straight back. Hips are squared forward if you can. Now breathe and lengthen belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your right shin. Feet active, spread the toes. Breathe into lower back and lengthen ribs away from waist. And exhale as you fold. Keep pulling belly in. Keep feeling for this opening into lower back. As you breathe, feel your ribs as they expand out towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, glide your right thigh forward as you reach your left leg back. Inhale, release. Walk your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under. Step back into downward facing dog. And from there, inhale. Exhale, push the floor away and reach back into heels. On the next breath, bend the knees and come on down or hop the legs between the hands and then come on down into seated position. From here, reach your legs out to the side in straddle. And as you press down, sit bones presses down, your legs are lengthening out towards the side. Can bring the hands forward to the floor or reach your arms up, lengthening, lifting belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, hands to the floor, neck is relaxed. As you breathe, press your sit bones down and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold forward. Breathe in, lift belly. Lift diaphragm, lift chest.
And as you exhale, fold forward. Now breathe to where your body needs this most. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Use your hands, push the floor away as you come all the way on up. Bring your legs together. And then lie down on your backs for your final pose, Shavasana. So lie down, you can lie down with the soles of your feet onto the floor, or the soles of your feet together so the knees are out to the side, or lengthen your legs away from you. If you do, bring your feet a little bit wider on the mat and let your arms relax by your side. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Close your eyes and allow yourself just to be just as you are. Allowing your beautiful self just to melt into the mat. Close your eyes. Relax the back of skull. Relax your forehead. And relax your eyes and eye sockets. Relax jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your back. And as you move, continue to feel for that relaxation, working through the spine all the way down into lower back. Once you're into lower back, slightly tuck tailbone, feel as if you're lengthening sit bones to heels, and then let go a little bit more. So layer by layer, you're letting go. Relax hips and pelvis. Relax thighs, knees, and relax your calves. Relax your ankles. Heels have lengthened away from you, and then let go. Relax your feet and toes. Relax your arms, your shoulders. Relax your triceps, biceps, and let your elbows feel soft. Relax forearms, your wrist and hands and fingers. Relax your belly, diaphragm, chest. Still your mind. Feeling that beautiful energy that you have generated in your poses. Allow that energy to penetrate and move through your body, so you feel the reduction of tension and the increase of strength without tension. Without preempting what you must feel, just allow yourself to feel and to notice what you do actually feel. Giving yourself time to feel, to notice what comes up for you. Allow yourself to let go of another layer and notice how you're supported. Feel the support of the earth beneath you. Now begin to move the fingertips and tips of toes. And deepen your breath and stretch in a way that feels good to you. And once you've given yourself a nice stretch, bend the knees, roll to your left side. Bring your right hand to the floor by your chest. Breathe in. Push the floor away with your right hand as you come on up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck. Coming back into a seated position. Bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching sternum, feeling the beat of your own heart. And congratulate yourself for your practice.
And thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. It's finishing with a breath, a deep breath, energizing your body. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining. If you may feel some tightness in your body, you may feel there's some openings in your body. So keep yourself hydrated as you go through your day. If you feel that tightness, Epsom salt, magnesium, Dead Sea salt, any of these will be good to help to recover the body at a quicker rate. And if you can get some massages, those are quite nice as well. Just be good to yourself, eat some nice food, take some rest, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a fantastic day, have a great week.